Hi. Oh my gosh. Look at my hair. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taryn. This hair is a mess. I'm gonna pull it up. So today we are gonna be talking about seed starting. That's not much better. Whatever. I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but it is cold, and as much as I look forward to the spring in my garden, like, it's winter, it's cold. I'm not really in the best mood all the time. I spend most of my days just standing in the kitchen eating like little vegan meat and cheese cracker sandwiches. But here we are, so we're gonna do this. Okay, so you wanna start a garden. Cool. King, if you hear like that's King. He's just like wandering around. So the first thing you wanna do is either decide if you're gonna grow from seed or go to your local nursery and buy plants that have already been started that someone else grew from seed. I think growing from seed is more affordable if you do it right. So I'm gonna share with you guys kind of like what my plan is. This is my third year having a garden. The first year was like a mess. Last year wasn't much better. This year, fingers crossed, it's better. So first thing you do is catalogs. You can get catalogs in the mail for all your seed companies. This one is last year's. These are some of my favorites. This one is not free. This one costs like $10 or so. It's the Baker Creek catalog. Seed Savers Exchange is probably my favorite. I just love this catalog. I love, like, the photos are so good. There's so much information. It's like super helpful. Yeah, so catalogs. Most of these, I mean, they all have websites too, which I end up usually ordering from, but I do like to sit with like a catalog in my hand and like flip through it. It's like when you were little and you got the Sears catalog at Christmas and you like circled everything you wanted and then you gave it to your parents and they laughed and they were like, yeah, whatever. Except now you can just buy whatever you want. So that's that. Once you get your seeds, you got to make sense of what you have. So I went a little overboard this year, and then I got overwhelmed. So I was watching Gnar Scott's channel, which is like my favorite YouTube channel. So Gnar Scott was talking about how to organize your seeds, and he was talking about these like photo organizers. So I went to Michael's and I picked one of those up, and it's basically just like this plastic briefcase, right? And it has these like individual photo holders that I then went through and separated my seeds in a way that made sense to me. I'm sure if you're like a more advanced gardener, you could really, really organize these better. But for me, it was like, I don't know, beans, cucumbers, like I don't know, tomatoes. So I organized my seeds, and then I was like, okay, obviously I can't grow all of this because I have a tiny little yard in the city. So what do I want to grow? So I got out my notebook and I made a list. I then printed a calendar off the internet. You can also buy one, but I wasn't going to buy one because free. And then you're going to want to find out when your last frost is, East Pennsylvania. So I'm 6B. So I have that marked as, see, this year it's saying April 30th for the last frost. I feel like that is like, I don't know, that just seems really, it's gonna be later than that. And then you just, then, you know, decide what you're gonna grow. So like snake beans, which I have wanted last year and they were totally sold out. Finally got them this year. I am like so psyched on these. But anyway, so you would see like basically, it doesn't say it on here. Anyway, okay, so tolerates extreme heat, humidity, which is awesome for Northeast Pennsylvania. Soak seeds overnight, direct seed after last spring frost. So I would not start these indoors. I would direct sow these after the last frost. But anyway, if you are starting them indoors, of course I grabbed one, I'm not. You would just see, you know, how long they need. You would count backwards. And then I'm just like making notes on the days. And then this is just gonna be like my blueprint. I did also start making notes for myself for some things that like onions and loofah, right? So I've tried growing onions and have had 0 success, but I'm so determined to grow onions. They're Brian's favorite thing. So I have all my notes here on like how I'm gonna grow them, temperatures, everything. So I'm gonna do it. Loofah, I have also never grown, so I'm really excited about that. So I just take notes, and that goes hand in hand with my calendar. I have my Post-its. It's still overwhelming, but it helps be a little less overwhelming because it's a little more organized. In theory. So I'm gonna start my seeds. I've got some grow lights that a friend gave me when she was moving. And then I have my metal rack, and then I'm gonna do both these pots here that I got. I think I bought like 100 of these little pots. But I'm also gonna do some 6-packs too. And then they're gonna go in here. These also can go in here for watering purposes. They fit just as well in here. You know, you get the idea. Because what you'll find is, depending on when you start your seeds, they're gonna outgrow these like little 6-packs, and then you're gonna have to replant them in something bigger anyway. I bought a couple heating mats as well. These were just cheapy ones online. I don't know, they were like $10, $15. I got a couple of these. And then one thing you really do want to do, which in the beginning I didn't realize this. No one told me, I didn't know. You don't use potting soil to start your seeds. So this is what I got. Any seed starting mix should probably work just fine. So that's what I'm using. So I want to show you some of the things I'm excited about. I'm not gonna start any seeds right now. We'll do that another day. This was kind of just like, here's all the items. Here's what we're gonna do. So I showed you the snake beans. That might be the thing I'm most excited about. Just because I think they're gonna be so cool. I got some pickling cucumbers, excuse me, because my sister Jen was making pickles, like I guess in the fall, and I started making pickles because she was making pickles, and now that's all I want to do. I'm also really excited about these orange accordion tomatoes. They're just like huge and so cool. And then I got white beauty tomatoes. And I still have my black beauties from last year, which they were pretty successful. We don't eat a ton of tomatoes. I don't know why I got so many. One thing we do eat a lot of though is watermelon. And last year I successfully grew 1 watermelon, and it was a sugar baby. Sugar baby. And Brian accidentally froze it, and then it wasn't very good. So I'm gonna grow some more sugar babies. I also got a few other varieties of watermelon. I don't know where I'm gonna grow them. I definitely don't have that much space. We got some cantaloupes. I got lemon drop watermelon and Kajari melons. So lots of melons. As well as, this is ridiculous. Where did I put it? I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here. So I also am obsessed with pumpkins and gourds. I have a bunch of seeds that I saved from all my like fairy tale pumpkins from last year. So I don't have the space for them, but I'm still gonna try and grow them. One thing that I'm gonna try and do this year that I didn't do last year is grow upwards. I'm also super excited about these flax seeds, and I'm gonna grow lots of flowers. My giant white moonflowers that I got from Burpee last year, I grew on my fence and they were so beautiful. I love them so much. My mammoth sunflowers, also from Burpee. I don't know if you saw the pictures. I'll include them in this video so you can see. Is the best thing I've ever grown, ever. I love them so much. Excuse me. I got some snail vine, lots of zinnias, just a lot of flowers. Oh, and I got this sensitive plant from Seed Savers. Our friends, Matt and Kelly in Chicago, have these, and we were like visiting them last year, 2 years ago, way pre-COVID. And we were just like obsessed. They were so cool because when you touch them, they close because they're sensitive. So anyway, that was, you know, a little tour of what's going on in my brain as far as preparing for seed starting. Yeah, I don't know. So my advice to you, if you are a beginner like me, is watch as many videos as you can, read as many blogs as you can, get some catalogs in your hands, look and see what appeals to you, what you're going to eat, but also get some stuff that you want to experiment with. I think it was Gardner Scott, again, who said, like, try some new stuff. Like, even if you don't know if it's going to work or it's something that you don't necessarily love, just try it. Like, if it's cool, like those accordion tomatoes, like they're just wild looking, and I'm just like really excited to see if I can grow them. And then try different ways to grow things if you can afford it. It can be an expensive hobby. I know that for me, I share a lot of seeds with friends. Like I said, I'm going to grow some stuff for friends. And then, you know, barter, like, hey, if my sister makes some more pickles, because her pickles were so good, I can be like, hey, I'll give you a flat of veggie starters for, you know, a couple jars of pickles. So that is my plan. If you want to swap some seeds with me, I've got plenty. So comment. Let's swap some seeds, and hopefully next week I will have a video actually showing you how I am going to start these, what my setup looks like, and it'll be super cool. In the meantime, if you could like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, tell me what you're growing, what your plan is, and let's do this together. It'll be super cool, and hopefully it'll get us through this winter. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.